How old were you guys when you made your first $1 million?
21.
21.
Yeah. 22.
22. And how long you been in the NFL?
Going into my 8th season.
I'm going on 5 years.
5 years.
No.
5 years.
5 years. What is the most you've ever made in a single year playing football? Is it over $2 million?
Yeah.
$2 million. How old are you today?
I'm 32.
32.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the NFL?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say how much the most you've ever pulled in a single year was?
17 million.
$17 million.
17 million, yeah.
Guys, we're here with another YouTube video, and today, if you like football, you like business, and you like wealth, this video's for you. We're interviewing a bunch of football players, including Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. We're getting ready for the draft this week when this video's uploaded at least. And guys, we're interviewing a bunch of NFL players as well. Jalen Waddle, Pastor Tane, KJ. All right, come on. We're gonna get into this video. I'm gonna introduce you guys to these guests. I'm so excited to bring you guys this video. Football lovers, athletes, sport lovers, anything. This video is for you guys. Let's get into it. Let's go. Excuse me. Wait, are you Cam Ward?
Good.
Can I interview really quickly?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this one. How old were you when you made your first $1 million?
My first bill, I was 21.
21. How old are you today?
I'm 22.
22. So you made your first $1 million last year. How'd you make your first $1 million?
Playing football in Miami. Yes, sir.
We're getting ready to go in the draft, am I right? Online, they're saying you're gonna be the number 1 pick. How does it feel to be the number 1 pick? Possibly.
It's smooth. I got God by my side every day, so I've been blessed. But I'm trying to do more to be the number 1 pick.
And there's a lot of talented college football players. What makes someone really stand out?
I just think you gotta have a mindset and work ethic. You gotta be able to watch film when no one else watches film. You also gotta be able to do some good things on the football field that make the film worth it.
And are there any brands you work with currently?
Under Armour. Under Armour athlete, so UA athletes, that's what's up.
So are you signed to Under Armour?
Yes, sir.
What was the decision maker?
Really just what they just had in store for me. I'm big on the cleat, so the cleat felt good. That's all I needed. Just all the old drip that they're gonna be bringing back, some of the stuff I got on right now. And they got a good building. I'm gonna go up there and meet them in a couple of weeks. So Julian, my guy up there, he got me right. We was able to get it done.
A lot of young athletes who maybe look up to someone like yourself. So what's one message you'd give to your younger fan?
I would say just work hard. It's gonna be a lot of odds against you, whether you want to play sports or you just want to do business or something. But at the end of the day, if you got yourself, you got God, you're gonna be all right.
And obviously you're not in the NFL yet, but are there any NFL players you worked out with that maybe stuck out?
I'd say Shedeur.
Shedeur?
Yeah.
What about NFL though? NFL. We need some NFL players.
I ain't got a chance to work out with any. Besides my teammates who finna be there. Kyle Williams, one of the receivers. Restrepo here. JG here, so I ain't got a chance to work with no other NFL quarterbacks, but I'm getting a chance to eventually.
And your jersey number is number 1, am I right?
Yes, sir. 1 right now, but we're gonna see what I am in the league.
Really? So you think it's gonna change?
It just depends on what team I go to, what number they got. So I'm hoping to stay with 1. If not, I have to switch my number.
But for at least college, why'd you pick number 1?
That wasn't even my choice, to be honest. I was number 7 in my first school. When I got to Wazoo, they didn't have number 7 was retired, so they gave me number 1. I've just been rocking with it ever since.
My last question for you. Maybe there's a bad day Cam Ward's going through. What keeps you motivated to keep pushing hard every day?
To know that everybody else in the world got bad days. We all human at the end of the day. We all bleed the same color. But you just gotta continue to work and go get what you want.
And where can they find you on social media, man?
Cam Ward on Instagram, Cam Ward on YouTube, Cameron7 Ward on Twitter. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir. Be safe.
And guys, with that being said, that is the Cam Ward interview. Super excited to get that one to you guys. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of that interview was. It wasn't too long, but he was also in a rush, and there's a bunch of people waiting to ask him for pictures. I don't want to take too much of his time out the day. We were able to walk up on him, super cool guy. And next, since we're on the college football chapter, I guess you could say, I'm gonna introduce you guys to Shedeur Sanders, who's also in the draft. Definitely a first-round draft pick. Not sure what pick he's gonna fall. And we got him on a super cool video. This is actually a couple months back. We got him at the same spot. Super cool guy. He was in a rush. Didn't want to take too much of his time as well. With that being said, guys, let me introduce you guys to Shedeur Sanders. Let's go. Who am I here with today?
Legendary, man. Shedeur Sanders.
What do you do for a living, man?
Quarterback, live life.
With all this hype around your name, do you ever get nervous?
Nah, there's no point to get nervous. For what?
And growing up, your dad was one of the greatest players of all time in the NFL. How do you think this is going to impact your NFL career?
Because he set a standard, an expectation, so now we just got to follow it.
And someone who does not know how hard college football really is to play, anything you would tell them?
We just make it look easy, that's it. Make it look real easy.
Is it harder than it looks?
Depends on who it is. You see Trav out there doing whatever with ease, so.
And how old are you?
22.
22. And when you're growing up, what football team was your favorite team?
I didn't really have one. I didn't have a favorite team.
Have a favorite? Yeah. Are there any players who try to copy their play style but like switch up a little bit?
Nah, not really.
You just play like yourself?
Yeah, because I thought about it. It's not too many players that we have the same attributes like that.
And with all the NIL money, I'm sure you've made, man. What do you think you spent your first $1 million on?
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
What car do you have?
I got a lot of cars.
What's your favorite car you own?
I would say my Maybach. I like the Ferrari, but I don't like driving all the time.
It's amazing. Where can I find you on social media, man?
Too legendary, man.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. Love.
Thank you, bro. And guys, that was the interview with Shador Sanders. Shout out to Shador, man, super nice guy. And the audio was kind of messed up a little bit. It wasn't too bad. I hope you guys are still watching. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let's move on to the next interview. We got two NFL players. This is starting the NFL players of today's video. And we got Jalen Waddle and Patrick Surtain, two great wide receiver and defensive safety, cornerback, something like that. I'm not too educated with football, guys, but that one was definitely a fire one. We got them both in the same video. Let's roll it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this interview. Let's go. Excuse me, guys. Quick question for you guys. You guys play football, right? How old were you guys when you made your first $1 million?
21.
21.
Yeah, 22.
22. How long have you guys been in the league for?
I'm going on 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years. So you guys got drafted in the same class.
Yep.
And did you guys both grow up in South Florida?
I grew up here.
You grew up in South Florida?
Houston.
Houston. You went to Alabama.
Alabama.
What was the decision factor to go to Alabama?
Really just tradition. Honestly, winning atmosphere, great players just all around. Yeah, that's really.
And when you were growing up, did you think you were going to be in the NFL in the future?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, it's always been a big dream of mine. So, you know, I went ahead and, worked at it. So, always been a dream of mine for sure.
You think confidence is a big thing in high school when you're trying to stick out?
Yeah, definitely. You got to have confidence, at any stage you at. You know what I mean? I feel like each level, your confidence rises, so confidence is a big factor.
And when you guys were growing up, was there one player that inspired you guys to become the player you guys are today?
Yeah, I could say my pops. He inspired me. Obviously, he played in the league for some years. So growing up, watching him play, he for sure inspired me along the way.
Man, a lot of players inspired me. I was a big Chad, Ochocinco, LaDainian Thomason, Adrian Peterson, a whole bunch of guys.
No.
And let me ask you guys this. A lot of the interviews you guys do for sports are about football. It's about business. What do you think is one financial mistake you've made throughout your career?
Shoot. I think I could say just knowing how to spend smartly in a way. Not saying I don't spend smartly, but having a budget. I didn't think I had a good budget at first, but now I know the nuances of it for sure.
Anything for you?
I'd definitely say jewelry.
Jewelry?
Yeah.
What's the most you've ever spent on jewelry in one piece?
I'm ashamed to even say, but Zoe Frost and Leo Frost definitely.
It's over 6 figures.
And on one piece
On
or
one
one
piece,
time?
one piece.
No,
Not that crazy?
No, not that crazy.
My last question for you guys. If there was one message you'd give your younger self when you were getting drafted a few years ago, what would it be?
Shoot. Just stay the course. Keep on perfecting your craft. Stay diligent, and shoot, it's right around the corner. I mean, that's what I tell myself for sure.
And you?
Yeah, just keep going, stay consistent, stay hungry each and every day, putting in work, and it'll pay off.
And where can they find you guys on social media?
At Surtain, Roman numeral 2nd.
Jalen.period.
Thank you so much.
Jalen.
You want to read that?
Just Jalen.period. Jalen.Waddle.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and that interview is done. Shout out to Jalen Waddle and Pastor Surtain. Super, super humble guys. This is actually not the first time I've interviewed them. I actually interviewed them when I was just starting out a couple months ago. Probably like around a year ago, to be honest now. But that was amazing, guys. Let me know what you guys think about that interview in the comments. But moving on to this next one, guys. We're staying on the NFL route. We got Jonnu Smith, Miami Dolphins tight end. Used to play on the Patriots, I'm pretty sure. Then he went to Miami. We were able to talk about it all. Super nice guy. This interview did really good as well for me on TikTok and everything. This one blew up. This one was done a long time ago. Probably around 9 months ago, if I had to guess. But let's roll it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go. Who am I here with today?
Jonnu Smith, Miami Dolphins tight end.
Damn, so you played in the NFL.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right to the point, huh?
Right to the point, man.
And how long you been in the NFL?
Going into my 8th season.
8th season.
Going into my 8th season.
How many years with the Dolphins?
This is my first year with the Dolphins.
Excited to be here?
Man, I'm a Dolphin. Go fans, baby.
For the rest of your career, you think?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
You're a tight end.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Who's
sir.
one tight end you look up to?
Oh, man, I'm coming up, man. I always grew up watching a lot of guys, like the new generation of tight ends, man, that can run, man, and, really make things happen with the ball in their hands, like a Vernon Davis. I came in with Delaney Walker, you know what I mean? Guys like that. Obviously, much respect to the tight ends nowadays that's balling with this new generation. You got Kelsey and Kittle, you know what I mean? Doing their thing, man. A lot of guys up and coming. I mean, the list goes on, but, those, guys right now are definitely given a position, a lot of recognition over the past, 5 years or so. So blessed to be a part of this thing, man, and excited to be with the Dolphins.
And what do you think is the hardest position to play in the NFL?
My obviously, besides quarterback.
Do you think it is quarterback?
Yeah, obviously, 100%. Obviously, but that's like the obvious, you know what I'm saying? But I would say physicality-wise, I would probably say DB. I'd probably say corner. But from a mental standpoint, outside of quarterback, I would say tight end because we got to know the pass game, we got to know the passing game like the quarterback and the receivers, and we got to know the run game like the linemen. And you got to be able to be efficient in both and productive in both areas of the field. You're going against the strongest guys and the most athletic guys, man. So we got to be a jack of all trades.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Philly. Yeah, Philadelphia, born and raised. I moved to Ocala, Florida, my sophomore year in high school. That's where I played that's where I played the last 3 years of my high school ball. Wound up going to FIU down here.
And if you don't want to answer the question, you can say skip. Are you allowed to say how much the most you've ever pulled in a single year was?
17 million.
$17 million.
17 million, yeah.
And were you pretty smart when you got that money?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. That's what it's about, man. You got to keep that money going forward, taking care of your family, taking care of, generations to come. Obviously, man, it's not just about, getting the money, but it's about keeping it and seeing that money go and how many people you can impact in a positive way. So, if God's blessed me with, a lot of things, a lot of finer things in life, man. You want to be able to spread those things and impact other people and help your people.
And lastly, what's your age and where can they find you on social media?
Easy Money 9. Easy Money 9, that's my social media page right there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Thank you for your time, my boy.
No doubt, my guy.
All right, guys, and that being said, we had to interview Johnny outside of the colon, and you already know Rolls-Royce, Miami. Everything makes sense. But staying on the Miami track, plan, road, whatever you want to say, we're moving into Raheem Mostert. He used to play on the Dolphins. He just left recently. And to be honest, again, I'm not too sure where he went, but he gave some gems in this interview. Let's roll it up now, guys. Let's go. Who am I here with today?
Raheem Mostert with the Miami Dolphins.
If they don't know who you are, I know you just said the Miami Dolphins, but what do you do for a living?
Play running back for the NFL. Yeah.
With all this speed behind you, with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, all this speed behind you, how do you stand out as a running back?
Make plays and, be consistent. That's the most important thing that you could do. And that goes with life too, just being consistent as best as possible. And also when your best is required, you have to step up to the plate.
How old are you today?
I'm 32.
32?
Yeah.
How long have you been in the NFL?
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
What's your trick to staying in the league this long?
Health, and good fortune, honestly. And also having a good attitude. I feel like that goes a long way.
Have you played on multiple teams?
I have.
What teams?
Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Baltimore, Cleveland Browns.
He's really him. This is him.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yes, sir. Cleveland Browns, play with San Francisco, the Niners, Chicago Bears, and this is actually my second stint with the Dolphins, so yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of high schoolers are watching this video and they might be playing football at a young age.
Yeah.
What's something you would tell them to really stick out while they're young?
Yeah, I would tell them, especially in high school, is try to pop out as much as you can, and produce and produce good film, so that way scouts can see you. And also, it is your own, destiny. So I would say just go out there and just compete as best as you can and give it all you got.
What do you think is the best piece of financial advice you've received from someone making all these millions of dollars?
Yeah, save, but also invest. I invested in a lot of different things. I wish I did earlier, but I also didn't have the money like I do now. So just trying to invest in so many different things and try to build your portfolio can definitely go a long way.
Last question.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you'd recommend them invest in?
Stocks. Stocks is definitely one of those things. You definitely have to invest in stocks. It's a lot to go to. So yeah, dividends pay. Dividends pay at the end of the year. So.
And where can I check you on social media, man?
Raheem Mostert, Instagram, and then on X, now you got to say X, right, is rmos_8ball. So
shout out Elon, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Guys, on that interview, we actually waited outside for Raheem for like an hour or so. We got invited to some Miami Dolphins event outside of a store. We pulled up and we got him. We got a bunch of other NFL players as well. So shout out to Raheem. Let me tell you one thing, guys. I've interviewed a bunch of NFL and NBA athletes in my lifetime, and Raheem was definitely one of the nicest players I've ever met. Dropped some true gems. We were able to talk off camera as well. He gave me some advice on what I should be doing with my career. He's able to make himself feel relatable to me, which is super nice of him. And with this next one, guys, we're gonna roll David Njoku. If you don't know who David Njoku is, plays for the Browns. He's a tight end. He's one of the best tight ends in the league currently, if I had to make an opinion on it. Let me know if you guys disagree, agree, in the comments. Let's roll it up, guys. This interview is super short, and I kind of messed up a little bit. I asked him how much money he makes, and he walked off. Who am I here with today?
David Njoku.
So you've been on the Browns for 8 years now. A lot of players are not so loyal to their teams. You've been on the team for your whole career. How is it like to have such a strong loyalty with this fan base?
It's awesome, just 8 years straight, same team. It's truly a blessing.
And
for sure.
where'd you grow up originally?
New Jersey and Nigeria.
Nigeria. Did you live there when you were younger?
Half the year in Nigeria, half the year in New Jersey.
Did you grow up poor or did you grow up rich?
Both.
Both?
Both extremes.
If someone is watching at home and they're young and they're chasing their dreams at a young age, what's some motivation you'd give them to really get out there?
It's up to you, man. Don't let anyone stop you. Obviously, if you want it, you'll do it.
What do you think was the main thing that really got you into football when you were younger?
The hunger, probably. The hunger, just wanting to be great, just pushing myself every day.
And what do you think is the coolest moment you've had in the locker room?
The coolest moment in the locker room? I'd say probably just, winning games overall. There's no better feeling than winning.
And may I ask, do you know what the most amount of money you've made in a single year was?
No comment.
No comment.
Take care, bro. Okay.
Thank you so much, man. All right, guys, with the last interview of today's episode, we're going to be interviewing KJ Osborne. He's a Washington Commanders wide receiver. When we interviewed him, it was one of his last days as a New England Patriot. We literally interviewed him, and 3 days later, the day I was planning to post this interview, he got traded. So as soon as he got traded, I didn't want to capitalize on his fame in the day, I guess you could say. But let me know in the comments, was I wrong for posting it the day that he got traded? I don't think so. The video did well everywhere. I got a little bit of backlash, not too much. But let's roll it, guys. Let me know. Super nice guy. Guys, first person ever to actually flip the camera and put it on me and interview me in the ending of the interview. Let's roll it, guys. Let's go. Who am I here with today?
You're here with KJ Osborne.
KJ, man, what do you do for a living?
I play for the New England Patriots.
You're in the NFL?
Yes, sir.
No way. How long have you been in the NFL?
I'm on going to my fifth year.
Fifth year?
Fifth year.
A lot of players do not make it this far.
I know, man. I'm blessed.
You have. What do you think's the one thing that made you stay in the league this long?
Consistency, being a pro, staying true to your process each and every week, each and every offseason, each and every year, and consistently making plays, man.
What position you play?
Play receiver.
Receiver. Receiver's probably one of the arguably one of the most hardest positions to play.
Yeah, for sure. Probably, behind quarterback. They say DB pretty tough too, but I mean, everybody's talented out there.
Growing up, were you always a receiver?
No, I was a running back
You're
first.
running back. What made that change?
The offense I went to, we kind of ran like a more kind of wishbone. Then once we spread it out, then they wanted to get me on the outside so I can get some touches.
Is it important to study other receivers now that play your position?
Yeah, for sure. That's how you keep adding twos to your toolbox.
And a lot of kids, I'm only 16 years old, a lot of kids my age, they grew up wanting this dream to be in the NFL. What's the worst part about being in the NFL for a living?
The worst part of being you said what's the worst
part? Like, what's something that they wouldn't know?
Man, I mean, being in the NFL, I mean, it's such a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So even the problems that we may feel like we have, you know what I'm saying, to someone on the street or, someone that has lost a loved one or something, they got real problems, you know what I'm saying? So the problems that we have, I mean, they're a blessing to have, but nothing, I would love to be in the position I'm in than, there's somebody that's doing a lot worse and a lot less.
So the NFL is as great as it sounds.
I mean, yeah, man, you living your dream. At the end of the day, you can't play forever. You play for a couple years. So, I'm living my dream, man. I love it.
Man, I don't know if you can answer this, but it is public information. Mm-hmm. What is the most you've ever made in a single year playing football?
Most I've ever made in a single year. This year.
How much?
So you'll be able to see it. It's public information.
Give us a range so I know what to ask next.
It's public information. You can go look up the answer.
Is it over $2 million?
Yeah.
$2 million. Mm-hmm. So a lot of players get their first paycheck and they blow it. Were you like that?
No, of course not. No, I got investments, real estate, stocks and bonds. Help my people out.
What do you think's been more profitable for you, stocks or real estate?
Stocks.
Any stocks you can specifically say?
No.
Private information?
Yeah.
So if a rookie's getting drafted,
let me ask you a question.
What do you want to ask me?
So what you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a YouTuber, man.
A YouTuber?
Yeah.
And when you 16, so at what age did you find out that's what you want to do?
I mean, I've always did, but I took a break, and then I got into actually starting my own content. So now I just do the interviews on the streets.
Oh, so this is something that you normally do?
Yeah, I'm like almost a year in.
Okay. So what way every day do you chase your dream or get one step closer by what you want to do on your craft? Or what's something that you do every day that you can describe to a young YouTuber that's trying to get where you at?
You got to spend time outside. That's really the truth. A lot of people are inside playing video games at my age. I made the change and I wanted to be out here. I meet famous people a lot, and just being around the right people, you got to be connected with people. That's really the truth.
I love it.
It's amazing.
Like that.
Thank you, bro. Where can they find your social media, man?
Just KJ Osborne.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys. That wraps up today's video of asking football players how they're going to expand their wealth. What's their best piece of advice for the younger generation watching this video? If there's one thing you guys learned from this video, let me know in the comments. One more thing you guys got to let me know in the comments. Out of all these interviews I did, who's your favorite one we did on this video? Out of all the football players, Shador, Cam, all the NFL players, let me know which one was your favorite, guys. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram, Braden Zaroff, TikTok, Braden Zaroff as well. Guys, we're trying to stay consistent. Guys, we're trying to grow in this industry. If there's any advice you guys have for me, let me know in the comments. I don't care if it's nice, disrespectful, or whatever it is. I need the reality, guys. I need the truth. So I appreciate you guys. Subscribe. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Braden's out.